Maybe you've been telling yourself for months, "I'll change soon." Maybe you know exactly what you need to change, but somehow you keep returning to the same habits, the same fears, and the same excuses. And deep down, you know that if nothing changes, nothing in your life will change either.
But here's the good news. You don't need a perfect plan, a new year, or a completely different life to begin. Sometimes, all you need is one honest decision to stop living on autopilot and start taking responsibility for the direction of your life. Maybe this is the moment you've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to change your life.
Rivan, I think most people already know when something in their life isn't working. They know they're spending too much time on their phones, avoiding important work, staying around people who drain them, or constantly postponing their goals. The problem isn't always a lack of awareness. Sometimes the problem is that awareness is uncomfortable. It's easier to tell yourself that everything is fine than to admit that you're responsible for changing something.
Exactly. Change often begins with an uncomfortable realization. I can't keep living like this. You reach a point where your excuses stop sounding convincing, even to yourself. You realize that complaining about your circumstances isn't enough. If the same habits keep producing the same results, eventually you have to examine the habits. That's not about blaming yourself for everything that has happened. It's about recognizing that you still have influence over what happens next.
One of the biggest obstacles to change is waiting for the perfect moment. We tell ourselves we'll start when we're less busy, when we have more money, when we're more confident, or when life becomes easier. But life rarely becomes perfectly convenient. There's always another responsibility, another problem, or another reason to postpone what matters.
And sometimes waiting feels safer than starting. If you never begin, you never have to experience failure. But you also never experience progress. You don't need perfect circumstances to take the first step. You just need enough courage to begin despite the uncertainty. A small beginning is still a beginning.
There's a simple truth we sometimes avoid. If you keep doing the same things, you're likely to keep getting similar results. You can't spend every evening scrolling through your phone and then wonder why you don't have time for your goals. You can't constantly avoid difficult conversations and expect your relationships to improve. You can't keep telling yourself you're incapable and expect confidence to magically appear.
Your habits quietly shape your future. One bad habit might not seem important today, but repeated for months or years, it can completely change the direction of your life. The same is true for positive habits. Reading a few pages, exercising for 20 minutes, practicing English every day, or saving a small amount of money may seem insignificant at first, but consistency turns small actions into remarkable results.
Sometimes people try to change themselves while keeping exactly the same environment that encourages their old behavior. That's incredibly difficult. If everyone around you constantly complains, discourages you, or makes fun of your ambitions, staying motivated becomes harder. Your environment doesn't completely determine who you become, but it certainly influences you.
That's why you should pay attention to the people you spend the most time with. You don't need to abandon everyone who thinks differently from you, but you should notice how certain relationships affect your mindset. After spending time with someone, do you feel encouraged or emotionally exhausted? Do they challenge you to grow, or do they constantly pull you backward? Sometimes changing your life begins with changing what you allow into your mental space.
Let's talk about excuses, because I've made plenty of them myself. Sometimes an excuse sounds completely reasonable. I'm too tired. I don't have enough time. I'll start tomorrow. And occasionally, those things are genuinely true. But if the same excuse appears every week, it may no longer be an explanation. It may be a habit.
That's an important distinction. We should acknowledge genuine limitations without using them as permanent reasons for inaction. Maybe you don't have 2 hours to work on your goal, but perhaps you have 15 minutes. Maybe you can't completely change your situation today, but you can change one decision. Instead of asking, "Why can't I?" try asking, "What can I do with what I have?"
Real change is uncomfortable. If you're trying to become healthier, you'll have to say no to some things you enjoy. If you're learning a language, you'll make embarrassing mistakes. If you're starting a business, you'll face uncertainty. If you're becoming more confident, you'll have to do things that scare you.
And that's why discomfort shouldn't automatically be interpreted as a sign that you're on the wrong path. Sometimes discomfort is evidence that you're growing. Think about exercise. The muscles become stronger because they're challenged. Personal growth works in a similar way. You become stronger by gradually doing things that once felt difficult.
Another thing that prevents people from changing is comparison. You see someone who has already achieved what you're trying to achieve, and suddenly your own progress feels insignificant. You start thinking you're too late, but you're looking at their results without seeing their years of effort, failures, sacrifices, and uncertainty.
Comparison can make you impatient with your own journey. Instead of comparing yourself with someone else, compare yourself with who you were yesterday. Are you more disciplined, more knowledgeable, more confident, more emotionally mature? Progress doesn't have to be dramatic to be real.
There's another mistake people make when they decide to change their lives. They try to change everything overnight. They create a huge schedule, decide they'll exercise every day, read 50 pages, learn a new language, wake up at 5, eat perfectly, and work nonstop. After a few days, they're exhausted and give up.
Sustainable change is usually gradual. Choose 1 or 2 areas that genuinely matter and focus on them. Make your new habits so manageable that you can maintain them even on difficult days. You don't need an extreme transformation. You need a system you can actually live with.
I sometimes think about the person I'll become 5 years from now. That person will be shaped by what I repeatedly do today. Every hour I spend learning, every healthy choice I make, every difficult conversation I have, and every distraction I resist contributes to that future version of me.
And the opposite is true as well. Every year spent procrastinating, complaining, or avoiding responsibility also shapes your future. That's why today's choices matter more than they seem. You may not see the consequences immediately, but your habits are constantly moving you somewhere. The question is whether you're choosing the direction or simply drifting.
But if you're listening and thinking, I've already wasted so much time, don't use that thought to destroy your motivation. You can't build a better future while constantly attacking yourself for the past. Maybe you made poor decisions. Maybe you trusted the wrong people. Maybe you wasted opportunities. You're human.
Exactly. Take responsibility without becoming trapped in shame. Your past can teach you without defining you. You don't need to pretend your mistakes never happened. Learn from them. Understand what they taught you. Then make different choices. Sometimes the most powerful form of self-respect is deciding to stop repeating the same mistake.
Instead of only asking, what do I want to achieve? Maybe we should ask, who do I want to become? Goals are important, but identity is powerful. If you want to become healthier, start seeing yourself as someone who takes care of their body. If you want to become fluent in English, become someone who practices consistently.
That's a powerful shift. You're not simply completing tasks anymore. You're building an identity. Every small action becomes evidence of the person you're becoming. You don't have to wait until you've completely transformed to call yourself disciplined or courageous. Every time you act according to your values, you're strengthening that identity.
Sometimes we imagine that changing our lives requires one enormous, dramatic event, but often it begins with a quiet decision. You decide you're no longer going to tolerate a certain habit. You decide you're going to take your health seriously. You decide you're going to stop chasing someone's approval. You decide you're going to finally start working toward the dream you've been postponing.
And that decision may not immediately change your circumstances, but it changes your direction. That's important. Your life doesn't transform in a single day, but the direction of your life can change in a single day. Once your direction changes, your daily choices begin to change. And eventually, those choices create a different life.
Rivan, I think sometimes people are waiting for someone else to give them permission to change.
Maybe they are, but nobody else can live your life for you. Nobody else can decide what your future should look like. At some point, you have to take ownership of your choices and say, this is my life, and I'm going to do something with it.
And you don't have to have everything figured out. You don't need to know exactly where you'll be 5 years from now. You just need to know what the next right step looks like.
Exactly. Take the next step, then another one. Don't become obsessed with having the entire journey mapped out. Sometimes clarity comes from movement. You start walking, and the path becomes clearer.
So if you've been waiting for a sign, maybe this is it.
If you've been waiting for the right time, maybe the right time is now.
If you've been telling yourself, I'll change someday, stop saying someday. Start today. Start small. Start imperfectly. But start. Because your life can change. And it begins with you.
Now let's review some advanced vocabulary from today's conversation. Try to use these words in your own sentences.
1. Autopilot. Living or behaving automatically without consciously thinking about your choices. Example, many people go through life on autopilot. 2. Awareness. Understanding or noticing something clearly. Example, awareness is the first step toward change. 3. Sustainable. Able to continue for a long time without becoming impossible to maintain. Example, create sustainable habits instead of extreme routines. 4. Gradually, slowly, over a period of time. Example, your confidence will gradually improve. 5. Remarkable, unusually impressive or noticeable. Example, small habits can produce remarkable results.
6. Uncertainty. The state of not knowing what will happen. Example, growth often requires us to tolerate uncertainty. 7. Ownership. Taking responsibility for something. Example, take ownership of your decisions. 8. Discipline. The ability to control yourself and consistently do what needs to be done. Example, discipline helps you continue when motivation disappears. 9. Significant, important or meaningful. Example, even a small improvement can be significant. 10. Transform, to change something dramatically or completely. Example, consistent habits can transform your life.
Here are a few useful expressions from today's conversation. 1. Take the first step. Begin something you've been postponing. 2. Get out of your comfort zone. Do something that feels difficult or unfamiliar. 3. Turn your life around. Make major positive changes in your life. 4. Get your act together. Start behaving in a more organized and responsible way. 5. Start from scratch. Begin again from the beginning. 6. Take control of your life. Make deliberate decisions instead of simply reacting to circumstances.
You don't need a new year to change. You don't need everyone's approval. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin.